Video number 2 of the day. I'm just out driving through the Nevada desert right now on my way to Vegas to go deliver beer. Figure the road's nice and smooth out. My phone shouldn't fall off the thing. I'm gonna have to make something out of wire or a piece of string. Maybe a rubber band to hold it in place. But yeah, if you ever wonder what it's like to be a professional truck driver, you're pretty much looking at it right now. A lot of long distances. I stopped my book, the Wizard World, on YouTube, listening to an audiobook to record this, so you'll basically see what it's like. I mean, there's not much scenery, view, anything like that. I want to angle my camera a little bit more, but I don't want it to fall off the dash again. Yeah, that's the extent of it. Kind of see where I am, Bryan, yeah, something like that. It's exit 84 in Nevada on the, whatever frickin' freeway I'm on. It's my exit, it's like mile marker 85 on this freeway. I'll figure out where it is, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm not hiding in the desert or anything. Just driving along, no real great sights or anything like that. There's some mountains off to my left, but they're just mountains, nothing too special. What else today? Not really much going on. I'm kind of broke because I went and took a week off, and it was more than what I wanted to. They didn't have any loads going out of Salt Lake City, and I was just going to pretty much either be stuck sitting in Salt Lake for 3 days waiting to see if I can get a load, or I could go home for 3 extra days. So I went home for 3 extra days, so I got an entire week without a paycheck, which I still had to pay child support, so, you know, that helped out life a lot. And, yeah. Right now my child support's only about $150 a week because they lowered it, luckily, so that's kind of nice. And, yeah, that's kind of the exciting bit. Yeah, they lowered my child support a bit. It's $150 a week versus $250. But if you're not making money at all, it doesn't really make much of a difference. It's still money you don't have. What else? I'm hoping this next paycheck that I get tonight at around midnight should be at least some money in it, but I think I have to pay for my medical insurance and all that stuff, plus the 2 weeks of child support, but I paid 1 weekend out of pocket, so we'll see how that goes. They probably will take it out anyways, just because no one really cares about a guy. If you're a single man in America, don't get married, don't have kids, none of that shit. There's nothing in it for you. Basically, you just become a wage slave. I quite literally, if I don't work and keep paying in money, I'll end up in a cell doing slave labor, like literal chain gang. Like they actually still have chain gangs for like doing work and stuff like that. Be basically thrown in prison until I can pay off the amount of money working at a job where they don't pay me. So, you know, it's basically slavery. I mean, there's no other polite way around it. I'm a straight up slave. I work or I get thrown in jail, and then I'll probably never be let out of jail because there's no way for me to make up the money because they aren't going to pay me anything. It's an entire racket, which is why I don't go to the state of Oklahoma while I'm driving, because they can just write up a warrant because they felt like it, and then I'll never be able to leave the state again. The dirty little secret of America. All this privilege and all that bullshit they keep telling you that guys have doesn't actually exist. It's, I remember the expression, women have rights, men have responsibilities. And that's the way the world works. We're disposable and we're just a slave labor, basically. If you slip up and get stuck in the wrong thing, you know, prison or any of that's just what's in the future? Oh, I don't know. It's just a long stretch. I just wanted to throw one more thing up on the feed for today and complain about some shit. But yeah, that's basically the only real problem I have in my life right now, is that I have to pay child support, and it's quite literally pay child support or go to prison indefinitely, because there's no statute of limitations on how long they can throw you in there. It's just as long as they feel like it until you not even learn your lesson. But whoa, that was a big hit of wind. Pay the money that they think that you owe working at a job where they don't actually pay you. Actually, scratch that. They might pay me a nickel an hour if I'm lucky. So yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty desperate life. We'll see how it goes and what the world will look like at the end. I don't know.